locally owned Bill Alexander Ford has the vehicles you want. F-Series, Bronco, Expedition, Edge, Explorer, Escape, and Ranger. And try our mobile service for light maintenance. We will come to you. For a difference you can count on, visit us in person or go to BillAlexanderFord.com.
KMC's pursuit of victory has pushed us to the front of the pack, to the brink of destruction, and across the finish line for decades. Regardless of the driver, the vehicle, or the terrain, these are the wheels that will help you win by a landslide. The process of relentlessly redefining performance cannot be learned or taught. It's in our DNA.
Over 25 years of off-road racing dominance. Proprietary patented race technology. Proudly made in the USA. Unparalleled customer service and support. The choice of champions. King Shocks. The leader in off-road shock technology.
At Baja Designs, we have lights for all on- and off-road enthusiasts. For 30 years, we have been lighting up the night. We are Baja Designs, the scientists of lighting.
All right, guys, welcome back here to the KMC Wheels Fishgistics coverage of the Silverstate 300, the Best in the Desert race, presented to you guys today by F&L Racing Fuel all day long. It is 3 o'clock. That means it's time for, I think, our fourth hour, whatever it is. Yeah, it's actually our fourth update, third hour update. So the cars are getting closer to the finish. We are 2/3 of the way there. They are just passing mile 200 right now, the leaders. They just have to go to mile 300, so only about 100 more miles to go. Now, this last 100 miles gets pretty tight and technical. Some of it, half of it, I would say. You actually go up in the mountains. This is going to favor the Pro R through this section. Check out the map, and I'll show you exactly what we're talking about. So right now, they're coming down along Highway 93 here, right? They cross over it once, then they get real close to it again. You come to pit 6 right here, which is just about where our leader is. Now, our leader on the actual course is the 97 of BJ Baldwin. However, his tracker is not working. It hasn't been working all day. The 1502 is actually pretty close to BJ. So I'm kind of just basing all of our information off of the 1502 at this point, since this is the first car that we have that's on the tracker. So behind the 1502, we have right here the 1511, Mitch Guthrie. That is your Polaris Pro R running in class 1500, class 1 for this race. He is third physical on the course. So it's BJ, then a class 1 car, traditional class 1 car, 1500, and then we have the UTV Pro R Mitch Guthrie in third. They are currently ahead of all of the other trucks and vehicles on this course. They are ahead of the 12. Last update, we saw the 12 was upside down. They looked like they went around a corner. They probably clipped the inside, it looked like, and then they flipped over. Everybody was okay. Co-driver and driver were okay. They were actually able to get it flipped back over again. I'm not sure how they were able to get it back over, but they did. And they actually didn't lose that much time. They probably only lost about 15 minutes, honestly, maybe at the most, maybe even less than that. So good to see the 12 get going again. Also, the 86 Sterling Miller, they've been running up front pretty much all day. They did get passed, though. The 86 got passed by the Pro R. The 86 started 6th, 2 minutes in front of Mitch Guthrie. Mitch Guthrie made up 2 minutes and passed a TT. So how's that for you? If you're in a TT and you're getting passed by a UTV, that's I don't know. These aren't your golf carts of old days anymore. That's for sure. Pretty crazy. Let's see. I'm trying to get an update. Hold on. I'm trying to make sure that they are still. Yeah. Yep, we got order still the same. BJ is still in the lead at pit 6. Let me make sure. Hold on. Getting updates for you guys. Trying to keep you guys posted live. It looks like BJ is through pit 6. I'm just getting confirmation of that because I like to give you guys accurate information. So, yes, BJ confirmed. Thanks to the X-Travel guys out there in pit 6. BJ came through first, and let me see how far. Let me see if they got a split time. So BJ was first. That Cole right here, the 15:02, was confirmed as second physical, and then Guthrie is going to be third right here. That is correct information. So we got that for you. Then, like I said, it's the 12 and the 86 currently battling Sterling Miller and the 12, and then behind them we have Nick Wheatstone in the 18 with Baja Bryan in there co-driving for him today. So that is what is that going to be, your 5th place truck, your 4th place truck? 4th place truck. And then right here, making up a little bit of time now on these TTs, we have Justin Bean Smith. He's been out front all day in that Camberg Kinetic truck, the 6100 truck. He just put a new motor in there. He upgraded to the bigger motor. He had the 430 or whatever it was before. He's got the 525 in there now, so first race out for him. He said it definitely makes a lot of power difference. So good to see Justin having a good run. Behind him, the 6113. However, once again, Connor McMullen is not tracking. We don't know where Connor McMullen is. He could actually be ahead of Bean. I don't think so. I think it's probably really close, and he's probably still in the middle because a couple times we did get updates. He was pretty much just staying right in between these two guys. So if anybody has an update on Connor McMullen, let us know. But it's hard to give you guys updates on people whose trackers aren't working, especially when most people out at the race do not have cell phone coverage, which is the case today. So then we have Miles Miller is going to be your, I'm going to say your 4th place probably. And then RJ Merritt is going to be 5th. And then we have, let's see, Herlane is going to be next. Sam Barry, there's your Sam Barry update. Some of you guys were asking about Sam Barry earlier. It looks like he's running in about 6th or so. Was that 6th or 7th? Something like that. So in the top 10. There's actually 2. So Sam Barry he's actually got a smart idea here. He says, hey, give me 2 trackers, put them both on my car so that if one fails, hopefully the other one works. So that's why you see A and B. See, this one said B, and then his are updating at different times. So that's why it's looking like 2 different cars. These are 2 different trackers on the same car. He just wanted to run 2 to make sure his tracker works so you guys can see where he is. It would be kind of cool if more people did that. And then the 72, Kevin Adler. Oh, Connor McMullen, here we go. Connor McMullen is trackers working. He's stopped. That's why he's not up front. So there you go. Connor McMullen is currently broken. It looks like right around the same area where Robert Johnson had that little rollover earlier at 193. Yeah, that's pretty close to there. It might be a little bit different area. Pretty close though. Is that even the same turn? That might even be the same turn actually. Yeah, isn't that the turn where the 12 was rolled? I think it is actually. So it's that hard left. Everybody's just cutting it inside and then kind of clipping the corner there. So bummer for Connor McMullen. I'm going to guess he might have done the same thing that the Chattanooga whiskey truck did earlier that we saw on video. So definitely not good update for Connor McMullen fans there. But at least his tracker's working. We know that. So then looking at Class 10, we have the 1080. Actually, is that correct? I'm going to turn some classes off here. Hold on, we got too many people on the screen here. Let's turn some off and just go to Class 10 for a moment. And here we go. Okay, Class 10. We have the 1080. Yes, that is correct. On the tracker now, remember. And the 1043. It looks like a battle for first and second between the 1080 and the 1043. Then behind them, we have the 1011 and the 1071. Those are the only 4 10 cars that are anywhere near each other towards the front of the pack right now. So I think there was only 5 or 6 that started with, and those 4 are up front. Looks like the 1035 is not tracking. They were at 60 miles an hour, so they could very well be up front. We don't know where they are. Their tracker hasn't updated in almost an hour. So that car could still be going anywhere. It doesn't mean anything that they're grayed out, except that their tracker is not working. So keep an eye on them. All right, let's go look at some of the UTV classes, because I know we have the most entries in the UTV classes. So UTV Trophy Unlimited. They should be the ones that are farthest along on the course, so we'll start with them. So going to the front of the UTV Trophy Unlimited class, we have Dan Fisher is leading the 2913, followed by Chris Blaze in second. He's always very strong racer there. Then we have Cowboy in the 2992. He is running in third, possibly, or Michael McFadden. You saw his tracker just jump up there. He could be in third. Probably not, though, because his just updated. So Cowboy's going to jump back in front of him, I'm pretty sure. So he's probably fourth. Then we have Trevor Layton next. Then we have somebody pitting. Jonathan McVeigh is in the pit. And then we have, who do we have behind him? We have Trey Gibbs here. Then we have Jamie Campbell. So Jamie's actually, is he racing his own car? That's cool to see Jamie back out there. I would assume that's a Honda that he's in there. And that's what Jamie does. He builds those Hondas. You got Ryan Piplick and Michael Mack. And so actually they did the same thing. It looks like they have Michael Mack and Tom Watson, exact same drivers, 2 different numbers. Maybe they're splitting the driving in 2 different cars. Same names, 2 different cars. So that's that. Any Class 5s? No, I didn't see any Class 5s this race. I could be wrong, but I didn't see any of those. Let's go look at the next highest UTV class. Probably going to be the UTV Pro Turbo, I'm going to guess. And they're actually ahead of the UTV Unlimiteds. I forgot here. In score, the UTV Unlimiteds start in front of the turbos, but Best in the Desert hasn't swapped them yet. So the turbos are actually the farthest up the course. They are going to be first. You have, it looks like the 898, and which is that car behind him? We got to zoom in more. Is that, okay, the 950. So the 858, 898, and the 950 right on top of each other. We got Vito and we have Joe battling it out for the lead in the Pro Turbo class. That's actually a really good race right there. Very good race. Look at that. They just updated and they're still battling it out right on top of each other. Behind them, we have Jason Murray. Then we have Dustin Jones, Sierra Romo, Andrew Garvey, Evan Striplin, Matt Burrows. So where Chase DSD, where did Phil Blurton go? He must have broken or something, or his track. There he is, right there. There's your answer. There's my answer. Phil Blurton has been, he was the leader all day. It looks like he's broken, and he's been there for a little bit. That update, 14:56, that was about 15 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago. He might have got going again since then, but I don't know, because he was at 0 miles an hour since then, and it hasn't updated. More than likely, he just turned the car off, and they cut the power to even the transponder at that point. It has its own power, but they might have turned it off. That's kind of weird. It hasn't updated. However, it doesn't look good for Phil Blurton. So that's a look at the Pro Turbo class. Now, the only other class really to check on is the Pro NA class. So this is the naturally aspirated class. We have 1901 up front, and we have Mikey Sandoval second. Next, we have Max Eddy in third. Those 3 cars kind of got a little bit of a gap back to Cash here and Cadence. Then we have the Ethan Groom in the 1811. And then we have 1954, 1926, Caden Dunbarry. Let's go see where somebody was asking about Robert Campbell earlier. Yeah, we got to check on our buddy. I don't even remember what number he was. what number was he? There he is. All right, Robert Campbell, the 1999. He is still going. He started all the way in the back, and he's passed, it looks like, a couple people. A few people have broken, so he has gotten by a few people. The 1995 Caden Wells, tracker's not working. That's a bummer because Caden is one of the fastest drivers in this class, so it's a bummer his tracker's not working. We won't be able to, we don't know where Caden Wells is exactly because his tracker's grayed out. The good news is he was moving the last time that his tracker worked, so chances of him still moving are higher than him not being moving. So that's a look there at the NA class. But good race out front in NA. We got the 901, 915, and the 930, 19 for all those. A good race between the top 3. They're only about a third of the way in the race too. So, all right. Well, I think that pretty much covers all the classes that have some entries today. Let's go. We can load them all again and go back and look at the front one more time. Hang on one second here for you guys. We'll go back to the front. All right, so back to the front. Change colors on us, so now we're orange up here. All right, so yeah, the 1502 is behind the 97 somewhere there, and then we have the 1511 Mitch Guthrie still moving along. He's cleared pit 6. Sorry, he's by pit 6. So now this section right here, this is the mountain section I was talking about. See, look, it even says mountain right here, sliding mountain. This is tight and technical. You can tell just by looking. See how many tight turns it is? It's real rough. The map here, there's not a lot of straight on the GPS. So this section right here, this whole next 20 to 30 miles, really up in the mountains here, is going to favor that Pro R with the all-wheel drive and the light, nimble, short wheelbase. He's going to make up some time on that Class 1 car. So look at right now, he's about 5 miles ahead of him, right? So they're at 220 and he's just at 216. He's 4 miles ahead. Watch by the time they get down here to like 245, I bet you he's less than 4 miles. He might even catch him through this section right here. This is not a good Class 1 car section. This is a much better section for that UTV through here. And even BJ in the TT, he's going to have a hard time through here compared to that car. So I really wish BJ's tracker was working so then we could see see exactly where they are. What mile market leader's at? Well, we just said right there. So they're almost at 225. The leader, BJ, is probably right around 235 or 230 right now. That's where I would guess. So they got about 70 miles to go to the finish. And this is going to favor the smaller cars through here. So we'll see. All right. So we will, they'll probably be finishing in our next update. So we're going to go live. We'll go live at least one more update at 4 o'clock. I think I just got some more videos sent to me finally. So I'm going to get some more content for you guys and get it posted up. But that's a look at the race that's going on right now, the Silverstate race. We are over 2/3 of the way done with it. And on time, let's go look at time real quick. So at mile 210, unofficially, it was 3:50 for the first Class 1. And the Mitch Guthrie, you can see he was about 2.5 minutes behind on corrected time. So 2.5 minutes. I bet you the next time when it comes to this 240, he's going to be closer than this time. Watch, when you see these 240 times, I would put money that Mitch will be closer than he was right here at 210, especially by 270. But I think the biggest gain is going to be between right here, 210 and 240. I'd put money on it that Mitch will make up more than will make up some time on this 2.5 minutes that he was behind right there. So that's that. What other thing did you guys say? Any word on Mike Delaney? Not sure. Where is TT70? They're not racing. TT70 did not race. Concrete did not race this race, so they are not here. I know they're doing Baja, so they will be at the 500. That'll probably be the next time we'll see the TT70. Oh, and then I did notice that Best in Desert's live timing finally updated from earlier. So if you look right here, Skylar Howes did win. He won by about 5 minutes over Jeremy Newton and by about 6 minutes over Hayden Heinz here. So it is official. This is official time right here, barring any penalties, which usually Best in Desert has no penalties. Skylar Howes looks like he's your official bike winner for the Open Pro class. It looks like David Borderick here won the Open Expert class with a time of 5:29. So I would expect the trucks to beat these times, the 5:12. They're probably going to be closer to 4.5. Actually, not 4.5. 4.5 would be right now. They might be pretty close actually to this time. Usually they beat them, but they might not beat them by that much on this course. So we'll see. All right, thanks for tuning in, guys. Who's behind Fish? Yeah, well, I don't know if Mitch wins. Then what's his name on here owes us all a drink, right? Doug, I think he said he's buying drinks for everybody if a UTV overalls. So we'll see. It could happen. He's going to be in the top 3 for sure if he can make it to the finish without breaking. He might even be second if he can catch that Class 1 car in front of him. We'll see. BJ's got to get there too. Anything can happen. We got 70 miles to go, and we got 40 minutes till your next update here on Fishgistics. We'll see you guys at 4 o'clock right here. Same channel, same place, 4 o'clock. See you then.
If off-road adrenaline is what you crave, we've got exactly what you need. Introducing the all-new RZR Turbo R and revolutionary RZR Pro R. Reimagined from the ground up with the power to push you further, the confidence of next-level strength, and exceptional control for conquering the wildest terrain. The next generation of RZR is here, and it's built for those who live wide open.